All right, everybody. I have a really nice vehicle. Taking into consideration age and mileage, please. This is a 2000 Eddie Bauer Ford Expedition. It's got the third row seating. V8, great family vehicle, great for towing, whatever you want to do with it, it's good for. It's just not really good. That's my business. This is the building in case you want to come and look at anything, and you'll always know it's got the cell phone tower there. One thing it's not great for is gas mileage. Okay, this is one of my city car specials, so because of that, here we go. It's got, as you can see, an aftermarket alarm. So, see this thing here? I got two of them. I've got two sets of keys, two remote transmitters, and two of these gizmos, because what you got to do is take this thing and put it here, hold it there for just like a second or two, pull it away, and you see the light stops blinking. When the light stops blinking, that means go ahead and start her up. Okay, so there we go. Vehicle starts right up. Now, this has all kinds of equipment. Let me close the door here. First thing is, you can see it's 94 degrees outside. I don't need the max AC on. Let me just put it on automatic. Air conditioner does work. Thank goodness. I wouldn't be able to sit in here without the sweat pouring off. All right, let's check windshield wipers. Good. Horn. I know, kind of a stupid thing. I don't know why that's there, but that's where the horn works. On the steering wheel, it doesn't. All right, let's do the windows. That's your right rear, right front. Come around this way, and here's your left rear. Okay, and the all-important, of course, driver's window, auto down, and of course she goes up. Now, here's a little bit of an oddity. This vehicle does have a sunroof, as you can see, but they put in an aftermarket TV. Because of that, you can't open the sunroof now. They disabled it. I don't know why someone would do that, but whatever. So what you can do is you can either take the TV out if you don't want it and hook the sunroof back up, or you can leave it the way it is if you want the TV. All right, now let's see. We did the windows. It's got cruise control. Power mirrors. Let's check those. We'll do the left one. That's your driver's mirror, works exactly as it should. And here's your passenger side, works exactly as it should. This thing has everything. Power seats, power heated seats, the memory as you can see, fog lamps. Here, let's check out, it's tilt wheel, delay wipers. Oh, mileage, sorry about that. Yes, this has 134,615 on the clock. So for a 14-year-old vehicle, it's really not that high. All right, it's just on the low side of average, actually. The interior is in pretty darn nice condition. Yes, it does have rear air and it does work. There's where your elbow usually rests, not all beat up. Here's your driver's seat, embroidered with the Eddie Bauer, of course, and there is some wear, but just right there. I mean, that's not bad at all, especially considering age and mileage. Of course, it's got the floor mats from the factory that hook in there so they don't slide all over, so that's nice. And they're, of course, they're worn. They're supposed to be. They save your carpet from being worn. Oh, power pedals. Check this out. Up and back, so you can see the power pedals work. Here's your power heated, I might add, driver's seat. Forwards, backwards, up, down. I've driven this a bit, probably a couple hundred miles, so yes, I know the seat does work in all positions. Of course, the steering wheel where you keep your hand is a little worn. You can just put a cover on that if you want, and that'll take care of that. Okay, or you can just take the leather wrapping off of it. That's up to you. Let's do the tires like I always do. Goodyear Wrangler, probably, I'm going to say that's good 65%, maybe a little more. Nice chrome wheel. Rear tire, same brand. Actually, no, this is a Dunlop. All right, that is probably, geez, that's like 90-95% on a nice chrome wheel. Let's come around to this side. All right, this one, yeah, this is like the other side, 90-95%. And this front one, yeah, 65-70%, just like the other side. Now let's go over the body. All right, this is a city car, as I told you. It's got some dents and dings, not bad. It actually looks pretty nice. It does have a dirty auto check, though, because I can tell right now it had some body work done right there. But you can see there's a dent there and a dent there on the fender. Other than that, nothing. This door, no dents, no scratches, and no rust. This vehicle is surprisingly absolutely rust-free. All right, here is, of course, your door frame. You can can see, nice and clean. Here is the driver's side, or I'm sorry, the passenger side. And this does have, as you can see, a heated seat there as well. It's not power, but it is heated. All right, little wear and tear, but not as bad as the other side because it's the passenger side. All right, and here you go. Here's everything else. You know, of course, nice clean floor mat. And a little bit of flora and fauna there. All right, let's do the door jamb because that's always important, especially when checking for rust. And as I probably point out in every video, right here is where the rust will start. If there's going to be any rust, most of the time, that is where the problem is going to be. All right, but this one, like I said, is virtually rust-free. Has the nice lighted, molded running boards. Looks like there's a slight dent in that one there, but the lights still work and the door opens, so it's no problem. Both of these doors look pretty dent-free, scratch-free, ding-free. All right, here's your back seat, and as you can see, oh, nice cool air coming out. Pretty decent shape, what you would expect. Nice leather. There's your TV, of course. And like I said, this is a 7-passenger vehicle. Look at how nice that seat is. All right, so you can fit 7 people safely and pretty comfortably in a vehicle of this size. All right, there's your door jamb. Here's your door frame. There you go. As you can see, nice and rust-free. Okay, let's move along. Also, deep tinted glass. Oh, let's do the roof. All right. There you go. You can see that better than I can, you know, because it's up there. I'm not quite that tall. All right, there's your roof. Here's your quarter panel in the back. Looks dent-free and rust-free. Now, surprisingly, usually on the city cars, this part is all beat to death, but it's not. It's not rusty. It's not chewed up. It's not beat up. It's got a little ding there. You can see there's a spare tire right there. A Class 3 weight distributing hitch with a 7-pin receptacle. As I said, this is an Eddie Bauer. It does have a V8. Okay, so the glass pops. So if you just have like a couple of bags of groceries and you want to throw them in there, you don't have to open the big heavy hatch. And you can see, here's the back. Here's where your headphones go. Nice, and very clean. And you can hear the rear air working. All right, now we'll close this, then I'll show you the hatches. You just go the opposite direction and pull. Okay, now these seats will either fold down or are completely removable. So you can actually turn this into a pretty decent sized cargo carrier. Almost like a cargo van if you wanted to. All right, so there's lots of uses. Towing, carrying a lot of people, carrying a lot of cargo, it's up to you. Now on the rear hatch, there is a scratch there and I think one right there. But overall, no rust and pretty darn nice. Coming around to this side, this is the quarter panel. There is one dent, as you can see, right there. Not that big a deal, it doesn't look horrible. But other than that, you know, a couple little scratches, not bad. All right, let's do the roof on this side. Hopefully I'm getting the angle right. All right, now let's do this door. Now here, of course, is the passenger side here. Again, like I said, it's a nice, clean, good looking. I've always liked this maroon and tan combination. I've always thought that was very attractive. And here's your door frame. And as you can see, completely rust-free. Now this one here, as you can see, it's got the molded running board. It's lighted, but only the light in the front works. Maybe the bulb's out or something, no big deal, but I like to tell everything I know. All right, here's this door frame. All right, let's do the door jamb. And as you can see again, nice. And especially down here, rust free. Okay. And moving on, both of these doors look to be in pretty decent shape. Okay, no dings, no dents, no real scratches, a couple little chips. This fender also, again, maybe a couple little scrapes, but nothing, you know, especially for a city vehicle. This one is in fantastic shape. I mean, look at the front of this thing. It's amazing how clean the front of this is. You can see how nice it is, especially down here. I mean, there's one little thing right there, but that's about it. It's got the tow hooks. Here, I'll even give you guys a little view underneath. You guys can see. So overall, I would say the body condition of this vehicle is excellent. Now, of course, the heart and soul of any vehicle is right here. This is the 5.4 liter Triton V8. This is, in my opinion, probably one of the best motors that Ford has made. Very reliable, decent fuel economy, not great, very reliable, usually very powerful. So this thing will do pretty much anything you ask of it. All right, I actually did tow a couple of cars with this vehicle just to test it out, and it tows them and handles just fine. Let me rev it up for you. Okay, you don't need to be a mechanic to know that sounds good. There's no valve train noise, no taps, no knocks, none of the problems you would expect, you might have with a used vehicle. And there's no strange smells either. I don't smell anything funny going on. And of course, here's your hood. And even these things, the strong arms, believe it or not, actually work on this. Most vehicles of this age, those things do not work. All right, and here's your hood, and that's pretty darn nice and clean too. And check this out. Good New Jersey State inspection sticker until March of 2014. So overall, we got a decent mileage, great looking, very useful Ford Expedition. And of course, the price will be very reasonable as well. All right, let's go for a ride. All righty, folks, we're going to take her for a test drive now. We turn the air conditioner up, down, whatever you want to call it, so it's not quite as noisy. Let's go for a ride. Oh, one thing I didn't mention before. There are no check engine lights on in the vehicle, but there is one warning light, and it's the check suspension light. Now, I have two Expeditions, and both of them have that warning light on. Okay, I don't know what it means, but the suspension's fine, so I'm not worrying about it, and I suggest that you don't either. For the price I'll be selling it, it won't be anything to worry about. So, it's, but I like to tell everything I know. So anyway, I don't know if you want to do some research, go on the internet and put 2000 Ford Expedition check suspension light and see what it's all about. But I don't know. Here we are, 50 miles an hour, hands off the wheel as you can see, going straight down the road. Straight as could possibly be. Nice, quiet vehicle. Nice ride. Geez, I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it is what it is. It's a 14-year-old, 7-passenger, big vehicle. All right, we'll turn around here. You know, of course, it's got power steering, power brakes, you know, all that stuff. All right, we'll turn around here, and let's see if we can make the turn. Look at that. I'm actually surprised that the turning radius on this is that good. Oh, another thing, too. These came with a couple different versions of all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. Just so you guys know, this is the all-wheel drive version, okay? Meaning it's it automatically does the four-wheel drive thing. So if you're just driving along like we are now and it started pouring down rain, you wouldn't have to put it in four-wheel drive. It automatically will do it. Same thing in the wintertime. But you can, if you want, put it in 4-high, which means four-wheel drive all the time, or 4-low, which really, if you use that once or twice your entire life, I'd be surprised, because that's like if you're stuck in a major snowdrift. All right, next thing we're going to do is a brake test, which basically just means I'm going to pull into this vacant lot across the street from my place, slam on the brakes, let go of the steering wheel, see what happens. It'll just tell us a couple little things about the brakes. If it pulls hard one way or the other, you know, that sort of thing. All right, so we're going to pull in there right now. I know where there's a little patch of loose gravel because I like to hit that and maybe test the ABS brakes. And okay, really good, folks. I just verified something. I thought it does have anti-lock brakes. So this is actually a very safe vehicle. Lots of metal wrapped around you, all-wheel drive, anti-lock brakes, airbags, basically all the safety features that you really would want in your vehicle. Now, especially if you're getting this for your kid or something, this is a great vehicle for a new person. Even though it's a little big, it's very safe. All right, now let's go. We're going to check out the all-wheel drive right now. So I don't know if you can see the way the camera's positioned, but right now I'm pulling onto my gravel driveway, okay, and I'm also pointing uphill. So what I want you to do is listen, and you might be able to hear. If it was in two-wheel drive and I slammed on the gas, you'd hear the rear wheels just spinning and I wouldn't go anywhere. But it's an all-wheel drive, it should kick in and go. So let's check it out. Yeah, see, it just immediately, it just engaged. No problem, all right? You didn't even hear the gravel spin. Same thing going backwards. So the all-wheel drive is working exactly as it's designed. So let's do a recap. This is a 2000 Ford Expedition Eddie Bauer. Basically what that means is very simple. It's got pretty much every toy you can imagine. Leather heated seats, memory seats, you know, all the power options, of course. This particular one has front and rear air conditioning. It's got the TV, VCR, okay, which is back there. Now you can probably swap that out pretty easily for a DVD player. I don't know if that setup works because I do not own any VHS tapes anymore. All right, and it's going to be a relatively inexpensive vehicle for what you're getting, of course, and it looks nice. It's a great looking vehicle. It's not all beat up, especially considering that it was a city vehicle. Oh, I do have 2 keys and 2 remotes for this vehicle. So there you have it, folks. I think this is a pretty decent, nice running example of a Ford Expedition. And as I always do, I hope this goes to somebody that needs a great second car. Thanks.